never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got 'em coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll.
Let's take it.
Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know.
We'll take it. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer
1,
to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll.
Let's take it.
Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know.
We'll take it.
Round and round again.
Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ESL Southeast Europe Championship. We have got Brawl Stars for you tonight. Two fantastic matchups between four great teams. It's the last day of the group stage as well, so very important matches. But before we jump into the details, let me welcome my main man, Mr. Supreme Nexus.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Brawl Stars Southeast Europe Championship. Tonight, not many matches, but I bet that it will be a great fun, great entertainment, and a few really good teams who can prove to be a really, really strong force in the entire competition. They are Avengers, 6,000 Bulgarians, Mighty Hungarians, and Outplayed EU. Kinda all of the crowd favorites tonight with us, right?
100%, and both of these games are very important when you consider the table. 6,000 BGN versus Avengers, that's the Group A matchup. 6,000 BGN, they're currently undefeated, Supreme. They've played 4 games so far, and they haven't lost one of them. Avengers, on the other hand, they have played 4 games, and they've only lost 1. They're looking to secure themselves in playoffs, which actually they've definitely done. They're in playoffs, but it's about whether they're going to be heading into the playoffs as second or third in their group.
Definitely battle of the titans at the start of the evening. Bulgarians versus team from Serbia. It will be really interesting to see who will prevail at the end. Do you maybe know the bands, the maps? What will we play? What will we see? It will be really interesting to
let me see if I
how
can get
the
my hands on
meta
that.
has changed from the first round
Have a look
to the
in
last round.
Discord. Anyway, so just before we jump into that, welcome, guys. This is, as Supreme said, the ESL Southeast Europe Championship broadcast. We've had the Brawl Stars competition running for a couple of weeks now. This is the 7th play day that we've had. You can go to play.eslgaming.com/Brawl Stars, and you can check all the information out for yourself as well. But we've had a lot of matches. All the VODs will be on the channel as well, so you can go back and watch those games. But it's been really entertaining to actually have a game like Brawl Stars being hosted by ESL SEC and actually creating that competitive environment for the game and putting quite a lot of money behind it as well. When we're talking about a 6,000 euro prize pool here, Supreme, it's bigger than both the Counter-Strike and the League of Legends.
Definitely one of the biggest prize pools in ESL, I must say, ever, when it's a local competition. It's not like an European Championship or maybe Worlds or something like that, where teams from the entire world come to the major events. It's really small competition. Not many countries involved, and it's really awesome to see how year after year the prize pool increases. The prize pool gets bigger and bigger, and everyone who proves to be one of the best in the region can definitely think about going pro, think about doing this for a living.
Yeah, exactly. What a crazy world we live in, playing games competitively for a living. You got to love it, right? If you were born 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you would have missed the bus. This is a new era, a new dawn. And so good to be a part of it as well. I'm all the way from South Africa, very far away from East Europe. But high-speed internet connects us, so that's cool.
Definitely really interesting to see who will take most of the prize, but also what is really interesting is that the finals are held into the Bucharest Gaming Week, LAN finals. All the team will go there, try to compete for that first spot, try to compete for the biggest chunk of the prize. And it will be really interesting to see all the players there competing live, all the players there having opponents just across their feet, like 3 or 4 meters against them, maybe meeting up, maybe sharing some strategy, maybe not, maybe just angry faces and total focus. But it will be really interesting to see, because for most of them, this might even be the first LAN experience they ever had.
Yeah, exactly. What an awesome opportunity. So just to break it down a bit more, the top 3 teams of each group will go through to the playoffs. Currently, that's 6,000 BGN, Scooby Squad, and Avengers of Group A. So 2 Bulgarian teams and a Serbian team. Then in Group B, the top 3 are going to be the Mighty Hungarians, Outplayed, and Gavri's Dinozauri. Now, Gavri's Dinozauri only just got in by beating Free Agents last week. Do you remember how close that game was? That was such an important match because they knocked Free Agents down to 4th, which means they're out of playoffs. Top 3 teams of each group go through to playoffs. They're going to battle it out to determine the top 2 teams. those two top teams are going to be flown to Bucharest. Keep in mind, they're not paying it for themselves. This is actually the tournament organizers who will be funding their traveling, funding their accommodation, and actually giving them the opportunity to compete for this prize pool on top of paying for everything. So what an incredible opportunity that is.
Yeah, definitely. You get all expenses covered. You get there, get an awesome experience, and even compete to win such a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
It's definitely a dream come true for someone who was all day at home playing, trying, grinding those trophies, collecting all those star powers, and just hoping that one day he can also dream to achieve an esports career.
But you can. We have open trials and open qualifiers for these competitions when they start. And you can literally create a team with your friends. If you have a couple of like-minded people, go and find them. You can enroll yourselves in those open qualifiers and compete for your spot in the competition. There's literally nothing stopping you, Supreme. And that's what I love about these sort of competitions, is that as long as you're willing to put the work in and you're willing to put the effort in, then the opportunities are actually there for you. And it sounds like we're jumping into the game here.
We are live into the Gem Grab. Gem Grab already started. Avengers have two of the first games. Let's see, will they be able to hold it? As I can see, Penny is the collector for now.
Yeah, we got Penny picking up the gems there for the red team. He's got Rosa and Barley with him. Rosa looking to just try and be on the front lines. On the other side, we got the blue team. We got BB there. Look at BB so far forward, trying to be a nuisance, trying to chase down that Penny.
Definitely Rosa trying to deal some damage, but going down. Amazing shot by Mike, close range now. Barley gets pulled to Jean, but cannot do any damage to him. BB taking him down, and Penny still has all the gems on her head.
Yeah, Avengers completely in control of this game right now. Penny with 8 gems on her back, but BB's coming around the back lines. She might not expect this one. She's trying to do the damage. BB negating a lot of that damage as well, but Penny getting around the corner just in time. It's actually going to be able to survive. No! Penny goes down to Barley. I'm not sure how she went down, but she did in the end. All those gems are on the floor. Rosa, she's just trying to protect those gems and trying to allow Penny to collect them again. And that's exactly what happens. Penny eventually able to get there, but Dynamite still doing a lot of damage, and he's going to pick up a couple of them, Supreme, which means all of a sudden the red team can't get all 10 of those gems.
Yeah, this is total chaos, total mess, amazing damage done by both teams, but right now the gems are spread out. No one can actually collect them because they are all just evenly spread across the teams, and we are seeing now Barley trying to do some damage, but BB actually escaping with that one jab key, trying to kill Rosa. Oh my god, such a mess. Who will prevail?
How is Rosa still alive here? Barley eventually going to go down? No, I thought that Dynamite might have done enough there. Of course, we've got Barley and Dynamite, two of the most important brawlers for both of these teams here. Because it's such a full cover map, you want your throwers to be doing the damage, to get the damage over the walls. BB going to hit back Rosa because she was actually starting to look quite potent there. Both teams have 9 gems. The red team is going to get 9 first. But remember, if the blue team can get 10 gems here, they do stop the counter. And that's exactly what Gene wants to do, but he can't get across in time. 9 seconds left here, but they're trying to defend that gem, and there we go. And now they actually collect 2. All of a sudden, it's the blue team who have a gem in the favor. We're going to be seeing the countdown coming through. Rosa trying to do the damage. Is she going to get the kill? No, she goes down. But they get 11 gems as well.
Amazing try by Rosa, but BB was just too strong. Managed to take her down. Rosa making a mistake, and now the timer is starting for the blue team. They have 13 gems, but if they collect 2 fast enough on the middle, 1 is there. They need another one, but will they have enough time? 4 seconds left. Will the gem drop in time? 2, 1, 0. No, they got it in time. Oh my god, they are back to 0 gems.
What? How did they get it in time? That was 1 second left on the clock. And Avengers pick up a gem from the mine. Now they're ahead, Supreme. They've got 7 gems in the surplus. The 6,000, the Bulgarians, they're looking to get aggressive. Oh, they're going to drop 14 gems. That's huge. There's 20 gems on Gene right now. 13 seconds left. Gene just has to survive. The red team need the kills. Doesn't even matter how many gems they pick up at this point. Pushing forward. Gene's hiding in the corner. Her teammates, her brawlers, looking to just try and do damage, try and protect her. And they're going to be able to. Only 1 second left, and there's not enough time. 6,000 BGM win the game.
God, amazing job by the blue team. Avengers really tried their best, but at the end it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, what a close game that was. There were so many stages where it felt like Avengers were totally in the game. They were right there. But unfortunately for them, they weren't able to get across the line. 6,000 BGN constantly snapping at their heels. What a crazy play that was from everybody in the game. Everyone had their moments there.
Definitely one of the closest gem grabs we had from the very start. It was so close. We get reset 2 times. One time in the last second, gems of the mine dropped, and the gems were equal on both sides. So the timer get to reset again. So amazing, so well done. And at the end, 6,000 Bulgarians were just slightly better in this gem grab. Also, Rosa doing amazing job from the opposing team, but it just wasn't enough. She just needed like 1 second, one hit, all those gems to go back to their team, but not enough.
Yeah, there was 20 gems on Jean at the end of that game. 20 gems on one brawler. That's unprecedented. That's a lot of gems on one brawler. Just shows how long that game actually went on for to allow for so many games to actually have spawned. So many gems. So that means the Bulgarian team is going to be heading into game number 2, 1-0 ahead. Game number 2 being Brawl Ball. And we know how much teamwork goes into being successful in a game like Brawl Ball. It's literally what is the most important factor.
Amazing work done by 6,000 Bulgarians. Let's see, can they now repeat the result of the first round into the second round? Brawl Ball already starting. Penny going down. It's Pam. Oh my God, Carl really getting close to the goal. This is definitely a goal.
Yeah,
it
goal.
Scored. Oh my God, such a fast goal.
6,000 BGN stamping their authority on the game, just showing if you make any mistake, we're immediately going to snap up on it and punish you for it. And that's exactly what they do here. 1-0 ahead early on, 2 minutes still left on the clock here for Avengers to rectify that mistake, though. Piper doing a good amount of damage. Hits Pam as well. Oh, takes down the killing shot. Does Carl, and is he going to be able to do it again? No, he gets slowed down by Spike Super. And he misses his shot there. Good block by Brock.
Yeah, definitely amazing block. Also, ball is really close to the goal. 8-bit trying to deal some damage. Spike is there throwing those balls, but no one will go past him. Penny now trying to deal them. Oh my God, if she passes the ball, Carl may be able to score. But let's see, no, they decide to pull back.
Yeah, they weren't quick enough. I completely agree, Supreme. That was the good idea there.
And try to carry it.
That was the play. She needed to pass to Carl, but she wasn't able to do it quick enough. 1 minute, 12 seconds left on the clock here. Avengers, they need to score another goal to keep themselves on the game. So far, it's just been 6,000 BGN on the attack. Avengers just struggling to get out of their spawn. Carl using his super. They're going to try pass it forward. It's an open goal. 2-0.
Amazing job done by the 6,000 Bulgarians, and also quite a few brawlers we not expected to see, like Carl. 8-bit, for example, he's there, but not every time in the Brawl Ball, dealing amazing damage, covering the entire left side, keeping him alive, hiding behind that turret of his, which enhances damage done. It was so amazing to see how much he survived, how much time he bought, how much place he opened up. Carl almost definitely being able every time to get close to the goal, maybe get the ball passed to him and then strike. It was such a nervous feeling to watch him getting close to that goal and just fearing that he might get the ball every second.
Yeah, that was such good teamwork. Just like you said, always in the position to make something happen there. Carl was certainly one of the playmakers. It's 2-0 here for the Bulgarian team, and they are continuing their commanding run here in ESL SEC. Welcome, everybody. This is the first season of Brawl Stars, €6,000 prize pool here. And this is the first match of the evening. We only have 2 matches tonight, unfortunately. The next game after this is going to be the mighty Hungarians versus Outplayed. Keep in mind, though, 6,000 BGN are currently undefeated. They're 4-0. So it was always going to be a tough game for Avengers, but they're not done yet. They're going to be heading into Heist, and they have to win the game to keep themselves in the match.
Definitely, they need to give out everything. It's the last round of the group stages. It's the only chance to take a victory from 6,000 Bulgarians, and you need to give everything now. You need to try your best. You need to really play this bounty like your life depends on it. And it already started. Let's see, Skander there with Daryl trying to deal some damage to Penny. to BB, but BB getting shielded with that star power. Now getting into the base, you should be able to deal any damage. Darius there defending, avoiding damage and prevailing.
Brock. BB actually kills Brock. So
Yeah.
she's going to be able to do some damage to the vault now. Gets a couple of shots off, brings it down 22%. That's quite a punishment, but there's some damage in response here from Avengers as well. They've brought
This turret
6,000
from Penny,
Bulgarians down. Yeah, that
getting
turret, they
damage
need to
done
deal
there.
with it. It's in such a good position there, Supreme, because it's so difficult for 6,000 BGN to take it down, and that vault's already been brought down to 46. Daryl coming through in the backlines, he's going to do some damage as well. Penny also chipping away, 23%. Eventually, BB's going to push forward to take down the turret, but it's already done so much damage, Supreme. 14%
God.
health left here.
Penny did amazing job there. That star power enhances the turret and gives it fire when the bomb drops. So many damage done by that turret. Now Brock trying to defend, but they are actually taking some quite of the damage. Turret now placed in the back. Let's see, can they clear the map? They need to take down Piper. Piper is really a strong force there, and I think this might even be over if it gets close to the turret and starts shooting.
Piper just rattling off the shots now. 8-Bit also doing some damage. 40 seconds left here. Avengers, they are still ahead, but that advantage has been shut down significantly. 8-Bit still just charging because he knows if he dies, he's just going to respawn at his safe. They get it down to 8%. Piper going to be dropping her super to try and get more aggressive, but there's a response from Brock. He's brought it down to 10%. Now they're starting to push forward. Penny's dropped her turrets as well. 10% health left here for the 6,000 BGN safe. There's only 18 seconds left. They're just trying to keep the aggression off of the turrets. Daryl gets a kill though. 12 seconds left, Supreme. They need to get a shot on BB. Just standing in the front line, stopping them. 7 seconds left. Brock coming through. He's going to be able to get it. Yes.
It's over. It's over.
No, BB used the super. No, BB used the super and killed it.
God.
Oh my god.
So
That was crazy.
The last second decided the victor here, and it is 6,000 Bulgarians. They did such an amazing job in those last seconds. BB charged her super, used the ball, who bounced second time and just did enough damage to take down the safe. Avengers are defeated. Avengers are completely destroyed. They lost all 3 rounds. But they had even chances of winning all of them.
They did.
Good chances in Jam Grab.
They
really
definitely did.
In Brawl Ball, yes, they lost 2-0, but it wasn't really that dominating performance by 6,000 Bulgarians. And at the end, they just needed 2% damage on that save.
I thought they had done it. I thought the Serbian team had done enough, Supreme, but in the end, that BB super was so clutch. So clutch.
Definitely.
Wow, first match done and dusted. So we have another match coming up. The mighty Hungarians
match. We went into 5th round, but definitely this is one of the closest match we had so far in the competition.
The one that's coming up next? Or you're saying the mighty Hungarians versus Outplayed is going to be the close one?
No. I thought about these games here.
Oh, yeah.
6,000 Bulgarians, Avengers.
I thought it would be closer.
Dominating by the 6,000 Bulgarians, but the matches were so close and basically any second the entire situation could change and the other team could take the victory.
Yeah, exactly. Just looking at the table for the next match, we've got the 2 top teams of Group B. You can go check it out yourself, play.eslgaming.com/Brawl It's the mighty Hungarians going up against Outplayed. And both of these teams have looked really good, specifically the mighty Hungarians. They have not lost a game, Supreme. They've played 4 matches and they've won every single one of those matches 3-0. So they're on a hot streak right now.
Definitely, they are on a winning streak and they are not stopping down, really getting everything done before the before the finals, before the time when everything settles down and everyone finds their spot on the final standing. Definitely amazing performance by 6,000 Bulgarians. Like they've read the tutorial and done everything by the school book in these matches. It was just perfect for them.
Completely agreed. So they actually cement themselves at the top of the group, which means they head into the playoffs with a nice advantage. If I'm not mistaken, they missed the first round of games because of that top of the group. So we'll just have to find out. But what a good performance by them throughout the season. They were so convincing. And definitely looking forward to seeing how they perform in the playoffs. that next team, that next game, I'm really looking forward to. We've seen Lavik for Outplayed. He's been one of the popular players so far. A lot of people always love watching him play. He's super good on those long-range brawlers like Brock, like Piper maybe as well. So definitely going to be looking forward to see him using a few of those brawlers when we do jump into the next match. It's pretty sad that it's the only match, the last match of the evening though, because I'm getting in the mood for some Brawl Stars, and as soon as my engine gets going, we're done, man.
Yeah, kind of sad about that, but we definitely had very good matches, very good days.
Yeah, for sure.
Last day, if I remember correctly, was so amazing. Games were so good. So you can always find one of the weekdays, go to the ESL YouTube channel and just watch something from the previous weeks. Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Completely agree with you. There's all those games are on the channel. If you really want to watch some good games, go look for the Mighty Hungarian matches for Outplayed, 6000 BGN. All of the games they've been in, Scooby Squad, have all been super impressive. So we're going to be taking a short break here, but don't go very far, guys. Please hang around because the next game is going to be starting in literally a few minutes. I'm giving you guys a 5-minute break here, and then we're going to be jumping into the next match, and it's the last match of the evening. So make sure you catch us. This is the ESL Southeast Europe Championship broadcast of Brawl Stars, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm Pringles. And I'm Chips. Wow, Chips. Sick outfit. I didn't know you were a cosplayer.
It's more of a protection thing. Pringles might come in cans. I now come in maximum leveled armor. Hit me.
Nah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Come on, hit me.
Okay. Come on. Whoa! I guess Chips has left the game then.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
I just step up and make it happen. It's a lifestyle. Living young and restless, yeah, we quite wild. If I want it, I'ma get it talking right now. And I ain't got no regrets, it's my time now. Lights out when you see us talking moves. You don't know that's the topic. And if you talking juice, well then you know I got it. Then you know I got it. Nobody got it like me. They can try, but can't do it like Vinny. Yeah, no permission. I got it.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide in with the rhymes that make the dimes. I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love it. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats on stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got it.
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round again.
Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your wave right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right.
Welcome back, everybody, to ESL Southeast Europe Championship. This is the Brawl Stars competition. This is Playday number 7, and it is the final day of the group stages, the final match of the group stages. The mighty Hungarians versus Outplayed. It's about to go down. How are you feeling, Supreme?
Excellent. I'm really looking forward to the last match of the day where Outplayed, definitely crowd favorites, are getting up against the mighty Hungarians, the team who I believe was undefeated, right?
Yeah, they haven't lost a game. Every match they've played, they've won 3-0, 4 matches in a row. Let's see if Outplayed are going to be able to change that. I see a lot of support for Lavik in the chat, so definitely one of the players to look out for. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to have you guys here. My name is Hayes. You can follow me on social media if you enjoy my casting, at Hayes Castings. So, yeah, would always appreciate some extra support. And this game is going to be a banger, Supreme. These two teams are going to be so good to watch.
Definitely. I also look forward to seeing all of the guys playing today. Also, definitely one of the crowd favorites, Lavek, is playing. He became one of the most loved people in the Brawl Stars community here in the region. So definitely a lot of people came to support him, and I believe they just might give him enough strength and support for him and his team to be able to finally defeat the mighty Hungarians, take a victory from them, and give one loss to their team as well.
Yeah, they definitely need to make that happen here tonight. So, how have we gotten here? We had an... okay, never mind. Save that conversation for later, because we're going into gem grab here once again, and it's a map with a ton of cover, Supreme. So your throwers become very important, and there's only one thrower on this map, and it's Barley. And there's also a spike here. I'm really liking the blue team's draft right now. I think that the mighty Hungarians have got a lot of control to work with.
Definitely, let's see how can Bibi dominate that spike. Jean there collecting almost all of the gems. Barley also taking one. Boo not being able to do anything now. Bibi going down, but she was able to take spike with her in the grave. And let's see what can Boo do. He gets so low. Lavik playing that. Boo only one gem on him. Blue team has the upper hand right now.
Yeah, they're controlling the gem mine. They've got themselves 6 gems. BB trying to close the gap, pushing up that right side. A nice use of the super there from Barley. Just breaks them up a little bit. Lavik on that bow, trying to get the damage. Oh, a bit of a missed super there from Tornado. Missing the hand. Couldn't grab onto bow. BB getting aggressive. She's stuck. You see, there we go. Beautiful use there of the attacks from Barley and Spike. Blocking off the entrances, forcing them to push through again on Bo. This is just exactly how the mighty Hungarians should be playing right now with the brawlers they've got. They've got 10 gems, 4 on Barley, 6 on Jean, and they just need to stay alive now. And I don't see any way in which Outplay can actually catch them. BB's pushing up. She's going to go down. And that is the first game going the way of the mighty Hungarians, Supreme.
Definitely. Match over. Game 1 goes to the mighty Hungarians, and definitely pretty dominating performance just from the start. Lavik playing that Boo just couldn't do anything against so many damage dealers. Bibi was constantly shut down. Every time she goes close to the enemy brawler, someone else joins, takes her down, and mighty Hungarians taking down first gem grab. But Outplayed is just getting started, and I believe they might just even get back into this match right in the next Brawl Ball, which they played amazingly from the start of the competition.
Let's definitely not write them off, but I just love the way that the mighty Hungarians approached that, using their Barley and their Spike, and just they doubled up with their attacks quite a lot as well, and they did so much damage when they both attacked a certain area, because they both have that area of effect damage. So that was very good decision making from the mighty Hungarians, and that's 13 games in a row for them now here in ESL Southeast Europe Championship. In fact, they've won 4 matches, right? Yeah, this is their 13th consecutive game win now. But like you said, Outplayed are very good with their teamwork, and that certainly does play into their favor on a game like Brawl Ball.
Definitely, that is definitely going to their favor. But let's see right now, will they be able to take brawlers that are handling Brawl Ball much better than the enemy ones? Definitely Jean, pretty convincing brawler inside the gem grab. He was able to deal such an amazing damage from such a far away and still keep those gems, hold them, and still one of the main aspects of Jean, he always threatens the enemy brawlers with his super. If you get too close to him, if you just make one wrong stamp, he can just pull you back to his team, take all the gems from you, and then completely end the game or turn it upside down. So we are live into the Brawl Ball.
Let's see exactly what these teams have got. We have an 8-bit, we have a bow, and we have a Spike for Outplayed. And then the other side, there's that Jean you were talking about once again. BB right next to him. Both of these teams just combating for middle at the moment, but it's Outplayed who are actually getting the control. They've gotten 3 kills now. Not going to be pushing too much off of the control, just looking to try and stake their claim. And look at this. This is allowing them to just systematically keep on pushing forward now. Now they've got the ball just outside of the goal line.
Definitely amazing playstyle by the Outplayed so far. They get 3 kills in the middle. Definitely Spike really good there with those super abilities. 8-bit getting pulled at that moment by Gene, but managing to take him down. And now Mighty Hungarians are in the offensive. Let's see, can they pass ball to BB? Can BB strike? Oh my god, 2 kills, 3 kills. Will BB be able to strike? Oh my god, Hammer.
How did that happen? What just happened? Outplayed were destroying in the beginning. They had all the control.
Obliterated.
They got outplayed.
Love it, not being able to do anything with that Boo again. Such low amounts of damage getting done by him. He needs to get close. He needs to hit 3 or 4 consecutive hits on the enemy to be able to take him down. Now Lave going down again. Stop Rob managing to take down Tornado with the help of Inder, and they're on the offensive.
Let's see if actually Outplayed can make something happen here. Just trying to gain a bit of map control. Putting that ball in a fairly defensive position, looking to get some kills, and they might find that. Gene's low, 8-bit going to get pulled forward. There we go, the super comes through for Gene. Nice kill. That's going to be relieving some of the pressure and allowing the Mighty Hungarians to push back a bit. There's 40 seconds left on the clock, Supreme, and Outplayed have to score a goal in this time, otherwise they're going to be losing the game. 30 seconds left. It seems like the Mighty Hungarians are just happy to play the timer here. They just want to try and keep the ball out of Outplayed's possession. You can see Gene just shooting it as far away as possible. 23 seconds left here. They need to get the kills. They need to get the kills fast. They're trying to push their way forward. We're going to see Bo getting pulled. He's going to go down. Carl gets a kill as well, and I think that's the end of it, Supreme.
Oh my god, only 10 seconds left. Can Inder do something here with the ball? No, he gets taken down, and Gene will just carry the ball behind, leave it there, and wait for the timer to end. Outplayed, got pretty outplayed in Brawl Ball as well. They really need to do something fast. Bounty needs to be their match.
Yeah, we're going to be heading to Heist next before we head to Bounty.
Yeah, sorry, it's Heist.
No, that's okay. Heist is next.
I predicted something. Come on, support me.
Sorry, man. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. You're right. But what a game that was by the Mighty Hungarians. In the first few seconds, it looked like they were struggling, and Outplayed had a really good hold on it. I really liked their draft, actually. I thought they used it very nicely, slowly taking the control, working their way forward. But as soon as BB was able to close the gap, and as soon as they were able to find a kill or two, the Mighty Hungarians just punished them completely, scored those goals, and won the game in the end. So 2-0 up. They continue their undefeated run. Are they going to go 15-0 here in the group stage?
I don't know, will that be the case, but definitely a really strong performance by them. They really outdone themselves right now. Leading 2-0 in the last match of the group stages, leading 2-0 versus such a strong team. Outplayed is not a team you should toy with, not a team you should be taking lightly. And right now we are live into the Heist mode. Pretty interesting map. Let's see
love this
who will
map.
Prevail.
So much grass cover can allow for the surprise attack, which is exactly what Rose is doing. Tornado, great stuff from him, working up, catches that other brawler completely off guard. I didn't even have time to see it was Sandy. Okay, Lavik playing the Sandy, 8-bit on Stop Rob. We've got Bull there for Inder, and he's looking to take a fight right now. Him and Rose are both very low, but Inder's going to come out on top, and he's looking to push forward now, Supreme. He wants to do some damage to the vault, and Sandy drops her super here. That's going to be giving some cover. Bull's completely healed up as well. This is some good damage potential. 8-bit coming through as well.
Oh my god,
also someone on the red vault.
Outplayed Sandy, Sandstorm covering them completely, 8-bit hitting that save, but on the other side they're also taking a lot of damage. Who will prevail? It's getting really close. 8-bit managing to get those hits, and now let's see. Oh my god, Sandy has another Sandstorm, but she got taken down.
Yeah, that was a bit of a misuse of the Sandstorm, unfortunately, because they all went down. Now, Outplayed need to be very careful. Bull's going to go down, Supreme. I'm a bit concerned for them because now Sandy's going to be isolated. She might get caught off guard here as well. Rico kind of misses his super, but they still do get the kill. This is going to be making that vault vulnerable. Bull getting aggressive, but Rose is on the safe. She's doing a huge amount of damage. 1% separates the health of the two vaults right now, and there's going to be some aggression in return now from Outplayed. Sandy pushing forward. Sandy doesn't have the most damage output though, but if you leave her unaccounted for, she's able to get a lot of damage done, and Spike's actually able to push her on the corner. That forces them to rotate backwards.
Oh my god, Rhodes is getting close to the safe, turning on their super ability, but not enough there to block it. Lavek dealing amazing side. Will he be able to cover Bull? Yes, he's covering Bull. It's over. We are going to the bounty.
You called it, Supreme. You said we're going to be going to Bounty, and you said OUTPLAYED need to play better there. So there we go. You were completely on the money.
Better, right?
They played so much better. What a good performance that was from OUTPLAYED. What a close game that was as well. The mighty Hungarians, they decided to go for the race there, for the vault, and in the end, OUTPLAYED actually were using the teamwork to their advantage there. The Bull had a fantastic game. That was really good work by the Croatians.
Yes, such an amazing jump done by the OUTPLAYED. They waited patiently for that Spike who was trying to sneak up on them, trying to go from the side, trying to deal some surprising damage and just take them on the spot. But at the end, he wasn't able to do that. He wasn't able to surprise them, and OUTPLAYED in the last seconds of the match managed to take down the enemy safe to get close to the maybe turning this upside down and do a reverse sweep. OUTPLAYED. One round they won, they need to win the next one and then hope to completely dominate Siege and surprise the mighty Hungarians. They can definitely do it. I must say, I'm not really happy with Lavek in the first 2 rounds, but this round he played amazingly. That's Sandy.
Yes.
And he's well known on that bounty. He plays that mode amazingly. Also, when he's on Piper, he's unstoppable. Yeah. So I hope to see one open map. I hope to see Lavek on Piper and OUTPLAYED taking this into Siege.
Yeah, Lavek on Piper is quite a spectacle to behold indeed, Supreme. I really hope we get treated to that as well. 2-1. And finally, the mighty Hungarians lose a game for the first time in ESL Southeast Europe Championship Brawl Stars history. It's the first time they lose a game.
Right here, right now.
Let's see. Can OUTPLAYED carry on? Are they going to take us to Siege? Or are the mighty Hungarians going to be closing out? We've got Mortis. We've got Sandy. And I think it's a Penny there as well. Yeah, it is a Penny. And then we've got Tick. We've got Piper. So there's our Lavek on a Piper, Supreme. We've been treated. Let's see if he's going to make it work with Rosa on the ender.
Oh my god, Mortis managing to take down Tick. Piper also went down. 2 kills.
Wow.
Really close time, but let's see, can Tick find them? Oh my god, Mortis getting another kill. Piper managing to hit 1. Rosa trying to find them in the fog, but not managing to kill anyone. And at the end, Mortis will go down. Piper hitting 1. It's 1 point more for the OUTPLAYED. What will happen? This is so close.
Wow, what a crazy game so far. OUTPLAYED, they've got 1 star in their advantage right now. Sandy has been playing fantastic so far. That's Hammy playing the Sandy. This time around, Mortis looking to close the gap, wants to burst down the Piper, but he's not going to be able to get there in time, and he's actually going to go down here. That was a bit of a misplay from the Mortis.
Rosa going down, oh my god, but still more stars on the OUTPLAYED team. Let's see, can these long-range brawlers buy them another kill, get another star, and maybe draw out the match till the very end.
Oh, Sandy going to be dropping her super here and try and give some cover, trying to allow for some aggression to happen. Mortis going to aggress, but he doesn't want to be jumping on Rosa because he can't really burst Rosa down, and now he's getting chased up by Tick's head. Sandy bursting forward though, able to get the 1. Oh, Lavek going to get out by using the super on Piper. That was so well played. 2 stars for OUTPLAYED right now in the advantage.
Oh my god, this is so close. 1 kill can decide everything. Rosa jumping in, but not being able to chase down Sandy. She needs to go back. She needs to fall back. Rosa will go down. 13-13. 1 more kill needed. Will Lavek kick somebody? Oh my god. Oh no. This was so close. Look at Sandy. 1 hit away from that.
Again, Supreme. Again, it's a draw on Bounty. We had it last week as well, where 2 teams drew 2 games in a row on Bounty, and only in the 3rd game did one of the teams finally win. So that's the case here. Again, very closely contested teams, and they have to use the same brawlers. So we're not going to be having any different brawlers. It's just going to be a swap of sides here. They even though they don't even swap sides, same sides.
Yeah,
definitely.
Let's go. Oh my god, it will be the same composition.
Who do you think is more upset right now that they're playing a second game? Who do you think they should have won that?
I definitely think OUTPLAYED should have won, but at the end Rosa kinda lost herself in that fog, just couldn't pin down Mortis, couldn't pin down Sandy. It was so close for her to just find the targets, and if Rosa just played slightly better this round, I think Outplayed should completely dominate. But right now, Tick finds himself in a
well done. Yeah, he got isolated nicely
down,
there.
but Ortiz in trouble now. Let's see, can Rosa chase him? No, not yet. They need really to find 2 or 3 kills, get a bit of advantage, and just force the enemy to attack them.
Yeah, Sandy and Penny are working very well together at the moment. You can see that Rose is just making it her job to hunt down this Mortis, because Mortis can burst down his 2 teammates. In fact, it's going to be a quick couple of kills here for the red team. They currently
Another
up by
mistake
8
by
stars.
Rosa. She was between 3 targets, and every time she goes in there, tries to kill someone, she gets destroyed completely. And again,
Oh, Tick's going to go down. Rose is out of position. This is the mighty Hungarians completely destroying Outplayed right now. There's only 44 seconds left on the clock, but the beauty of Bounty is that you're always in it though. Sandy destroys Tick. Rosa trying to get back, trying to trade it out, but now we've got the super coming through from Sandy. That gives all the cover in the world. Rosa is actually going to be surviving here from her shield. She gets a kill, but it's 17 stars, Supreme. That's too many stars for one team. They're able to get the
way
kill
for
into
them
Sandy,
to get
though.
back.
They can get back.
Rosa and Tick are completely out of sync. Tick needs to force the
Oh,
enemies
no.
to move towards Rosa just to reveal them in the fog.
Oh, no.
Those two don't work quite together. Now Rosa may just buy another kill, but will it be enough? Tick going down? No, definitely.
No.
Outplayed goes down. The
Wow.
mighty Hungarians have completely done it. They completely outplayed you, and the mighty Hungarians go undefeated from the group stage. Outplayed, defeated in the Bounty. After that tie, after everything they have done, it just wasn't enough.
What a crazy game that was. After the draw between them on Bounty first, to then have such a dominating game from the mighty Hungarians, they clearly just realized the mistakes that they made in the first game. Rosa was doing a decent job in the beginning, just shutting down the Mortis, not allowing him any space to work with, but that left her other 2 brawlers, her other 2 teammates completely open, and Penny and Sandy just kept on harassing them. Tick and Piper really need someone in the front line to take the aggression, and as soon as that Rosa wasn't there, they were in a lot of trouble. So what a good performance that was from the mighty Hungarians. That confirms that they will be at the top of Group B heading into the playoffs. And they win the match 3-1. Here we're going to have a few replays from exactly what happened tonight. But that was a great performance by the Hungarian team.
Definitely, really well done by them. Completely dominating the Outplayed from the very start. Look at here, Lavek on that wood just couldn't do anything. Jin proving to be much better pick, much stronger brawler for that middle lane. Look how much damage he done. Then Barley coming completely, forcing him to take a retreat, to find some place to heal. Bibi trying to go from the sides, but every time she just turns on the other side. Barley and Jean completely welcome her, do amazing damage, force her back, and just pick those gems up and wait. Bibi
and I love
down every time she tries.
And I love the teamwork between the Spike and the Barley as well, the way that they double up the attacks and just do a crazy amount of damage between them, because they both have that area of effect damage. And you've got Spike on the right side, you've got Barley on the left side, and then Jean in the middle, and they're just able to help each other the entire time. So that was definitely a one-sided performance in Gem Grab, and the mighty Hungarians, they went up 1-0. And then the next game was Brawl Ball.
Bibi barely dealing any damage this match. It was so nerve-wracking, I bet, coming from the sides, trying to do something, but just couldn't do anything. Now Hamel plays Bibi. He done this completely differently. He went from the middle, tried to deal damage on both of the sides, and at the start, kind of outplayed, played better. They got a few kills. They also killed Car here. If they had the ball closer, I think they just might even score, but they left the ball for Lavek. Lavek passed down to Inder, but Inder just couldn't do anything with it. They just pulled back, left the ball, tried to win some duels, but they just weren't strong enough.
You're completely right. They gave way too much time to the mighty Hungarians, and look at how they push back now. Look at how Bibi does a good job of evading the attacks, using the boxes as her cover, and pushing forward with Carl. And then you got Jean in the back line doing all the damage, and they just keep on forcing Outplayed further and further back. And then they kill them when they're on their goal line. Oh, excuse me. And then that's such an easy goal in the end there. So even though Outplayed were dominating in the beginning, they weren't able to hold on to that advantage. And the mighty Hungarians just came straight back and scored the first goal.
Yes, that is definitely the case here in this round. They just kept their ground. They just kept attacking, kept defending the ball, trying to do something, but outplayed, managed to take the kills, but never actually taking the ball past the enemy field. Trying to get close to that goal was just too big of a task for them. Carl there not being able to do much. He was constantly dying, constantly getting pushed, but at the end, that event wasn't the prevailing show for the outplayed, who just weren't able to get that ball close enough even to get the shot. And at the end, Loving trying everything here, trying to get a kill, trying to get one or two brawlers more for them to try to attack, but it wasn't enough. Amazing minds there. BP almost getting down, but still outplayed, not being able to do anything. Loving going down.
Yeah.
Either just too low HP. He's just small cactus who can't really tank that much damage. Getting taken down. 7 seconds left, and Gene will just carry that ball around.
Yeah, cactuses aren't the tankiest things in the world. Anyway, so that was the Mighty Hungarians going up 2-0. And that was really good teamwork from them. The one goal in the end was enough for them to win the game, just because the counter eventually reduced to 0, and they had the most goals. So then we went into Heist, and this is where we actually saw a decent performance from Outplayed.
Yeah, definitely. We saw a much better game, and we also saw a victory. They kind of started slow, but as the time progressed, they did it better and better. They did it more convincingly, and I'm really surprised how they managed to beat the enemy in only few seconds. At the end, they kind of knew what they were doing. They knew what it is needed to be done for them to prevail, and they did it. They completely did it.
Yeah, it was this passage right here which won the game for Outplayed, where they just got all of this damage for free, and there wasn't really any damage coming in response from the Mighty Hungarians. This was where I believe Outplayed actually won the game. And then we're going to see a bit of a back and forth now, and this game gets incredibly close. It's actually incredibly entertaining, but it was a nice turnaround from Outplayed, and I love the way that Bull played it actually between him and Lavik. They had so much control and made it very difficult for the Mighty Hungarians to actually get aggressive. Bull constantly getting in the face of Rico and Spike and just not allowing them to get any damage onto the vault, and that gave some space to Sandy and 8-Bit. And this is where it was even for a second, but it wasn't even for very long, because as soon as it evened out, that's when the Mighty that's when Outplayed rather started to push forward and actually get that damage down.
Yes, definitely, it got close at what moment, but at the end, just amazing performance by Lavik here, completely destroying Rico and Bull, just charging inside, dealing damage to the safe, getting covered by that fog, and it was just the right thing they needed to do to completely dominate. So definitely a nice thing done by Outplayed if they repeated something like that in the bounty, but I think they got shaken up by that tie. They almost thought they won. They almost thought they will get this round, and just wasn't enough for them, just wasn't the case for them to be able to play so convincingly in the second round of bounty. We will probably see the first round and the second round replayed, so you will also see what we saw there, how close it was for Outplayed to get into the siege, to get maybe into the deciding thing of the match, but at the end it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, this was a fun game to watch, I must say. I think Outplayed are going to be bitterly disappointed with themselves that they weren't actually able to go on and win this game, because they were in very good positions quite a lot. It was the Mighty Hungarians who actually got off to a good start here. They got some early kills, but that's when the Mighty Hungarians started to get some kills in return. Rosa coming up from the top here, catches a few people on low health. I'm just wondering if this is the first or the... Okay, yeah, this is the first game. This is the first game. So yeah, this was the one where they actually went all the way. And just watch the way that Mortis constantly tries to hunt the Piper. You can see him on the left side right now. He tries to use the cover, jumps forward, but unfortunately he doesn't have enough momentum. He can't continue to jump forward there. And a few miscalculations from the Mortis in this game, I feel like. Probably focusing too much on the Rosa as well. But Sandy and Penny worked very well together for the mighty Hungarians. On the right side of the map, they were there together and just constantly focusing on the same targets, meaning they had a lot of damage output there. And they negated Lavik's impact a lot, just didn't really allow him to get any kills, constantly forcing him backwards. That Mortis, it's so difficult to play against a Mortis when you're a Piper because he's so quick and he does so much damage and you're so squishy as a Piper.
Definitely, Rose's only job here was to focus on that Mortis, trying to deny him, deny him kills on Tick, because Tick gets down just by 2 shots on Mortis. If Mortis is good, if he's let alone, he can just completely dominate likes of Tick, likes of Piper. Piper, when she's longer range, she can maybe hit him a few times and deny him going inside, but Tick just can't do anything versus Mortis, and that was maybe what decided the end for this match. Rosa just wasn't there on the offense, just wasn't there where it needed to take the kills. Look at this, Rosa just hitting from wrong sides every time, getting taken down by Penny, by Mortis. Mortis surviving most of the time, just was too strong for Rosa, and Rosa was maybe a deciding factor for this match. Look at her taking so much damage, but not even getting close to the enemies. Trying to get something, but when it's a fog, when it's sandstorm, you don't see anyone. You just blind shotting people, and then it gets so much harder.
And the turret from Penny also did a huge amount of damage and just consistently zoned the outplayed players as well. It was 17-5 with 28 seconds left on the clock. It definitely wasn't looking likely at this point, even though there was maybe a second breath of air from the outplayed as they started to push forward here. You could see Piper even using her super aggressively. In the end, it cost her life. Hammy had an amazing game on the Sandy. I actually think she might have been the star player for the team in this game. She did so much work, got so many kills, used her super fantastically. And the mighty Hungarians, they destroyed the second game of Bounty after drawing the first. And that was a fantastic performance from them. And they went on. It's like, okay, so it was Penny in the end. Anyway, they end up securing themselves at the top of the table. So we have got confirmation of the teams that have made the playoffs, that have qualified for the playoffs of ESL Southeast Europe Championship Brawl Stars. So, from Group A, the first seed will be 6,000 Bulgarians, and they are undefeated. Played 5 matches, 1-0 matches. They were incredibly convincing throughout. The second team from Group A will be Scooby Squad, another Bulgarian team. They played 5 games, they won 4, and of course only lost the 1. And then the third team from Group A to qualify for the playoffs is Avengers, the team from Serbia. So those are the 3 teams from Group A. Then the 3 teams from Group B to qualify will be the mighty Hungarians on top. They played 5 games and won all 5. They were so dominant. They looked fantastic through the season. The second team is a Bulgarian team as well. So there's 3 Bulgarian teams in the playoffs here. 3 out of 6.
Oh my god. Such a bummer.
Yeah, Gavri's Dinozavri are going to be the second team. And then just like you said, such a bummer for Outplayed. Unfortunately, they will not qualify for the playoffs. Between them and Free Agents, they have the same amount of points. And because Free Agents beat Outplayed in their match between each other, the 2 Croatian teams, Free Agents is going to qualify ahead of them. So those are the 6 teams that will be going into the playoffs.
Oh my god, such a bad luck for the Outplayed. But at the end, we just expected more from them. We just expected they would dominate everyone, they would win every match. And at the end, they just didn't have enough strength. Maybe even by a slight bit of a practice, but the mighty Hungarians definitely proven to be the strongest team. And when the victory was needed the most for them, they got the strongest team versus them, and it was so hard to find the victory now when they needed them. They really needed to win versus Free Agents. They really needed to maybe find their wins elsewhere, not in the last round. But that's Brawl Stars, that's competitive esports, and you can't really hold a grudge against anyone. It happened what happened. There is always next season, there is always more competition, and those are the teams that will qualify for the playoffs, that will be watching the future. I definitely know that guys from the Outplayed will watch it, will cheer for your favorite players, and maybe gather some strength and some knowledge for the next season.
That's exactly it. And for anybody who's wondering why Gavri's Dinozavri are going through, it's because they have a better score difference. They've got a +3 score difference at the moment. Both Outplayed and Free Agents had +2 Supreme. So that's why it went down to the head-to-head matchup between the two of them, because they had the exact same score difference. So it is heartbreaking for them in the end. And thank you so much to all the players who have made this so entertaining and for making this first season so successful. It's been great to have all of them. It's a pity we had 1 or 2 forfeits at the end there, but next season I'm sure we will have way more consistent player base, and it's been a lot of fun. So now we head into the business things of Ed Supreme, the business end of things, Supreme. We've just had the group stage, and on the 16th of October, 4 days from now, we're going to be having the playoffs. We'll be determining the top 2 teams, and those top 2 teams are going to head to the Bucharest Gaming Week. So there's a lot on the line here.
Definitely a lot of the line. They will need to play their best games as they ever played. They will really need to try their best, through their best, and just get the best possible outcome of those playoffs, get the best possible result, best possible seeding, and at the end, for that LAN finals, getting the maybe there as the favorites, getting a kind of lower tier team against them in the first round, and definitely trying to get the best spot in those finals, because it's really a big difference between the prize in place 1, place 2, and place 3. So definitely it will prove to be really rewarding for them if they do it like that.
It most certainly will. So, guys, that's going to be a wrap from us. Thank you to the sponsors, Vodafone and Pringles. Fantastic to have you guys on board, making this all a possibility. Thank you to everybody who joined us this evening and stayed with to just break down the games. It's been great to have you guys here. Like I said, the playoffs will be on the 16th of October. Most likely the same time, 1900 CEST. But go check on the play.esl gaming website just to confirm the schedule. It will be going up shortly. Anyway, Supreme, any final words?
That is all for us, from the group stages. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow us on social media. My colleague here and me, you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Do you have Instagram as well?
Yeah, at Hayes Castings.
Okay, that is also a possibility. We can link them on chat as well.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
Follow also the ESL on Facebook, on the website, on all the other social media. Not to forget to tune in for the next round of the games. This will definitely prove to be the best Brawl Stars competition in the entire region, in the entire area. So you don't want to miss anything that happens here on this channel, on this event, on this Southeast Europe ESL competition. So follow us everywhere, stay with us, and we'll be hearing you next time.
100%, guys. Just like you said, you'll be hearing from us next time. It's been a pleasure having you tonight, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you on the 16th. Good night.
Pringles has entered the game.
You love it, you wear it. What's your style? Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.